Good evening. Today we will discuss inheritance and interface in object-oriented programming like C++, Java, and we will differentiate inheritance in CPP and Java and why we are using interface, what is the meaning of interface in Java, we will discuss. First one is inheritance. You take any object-oriented programming languages like CPP, Java, Advanced Java, J2E. So in these languages, reusability is one of the powerful feature. If you take in CPP, polymorphism, templates, overloading, which is a part of polymorphism, and inheritance. These are the powerful features of C++ which supports reusability. In Java, reusability concepts are inheritance, interface, overloading, overriding. Overriding, runtime polymorphism, in Java it is called as overriding methods. Reusability means if you take inheritance, how it will support? We are using existing class, then we are deriving new one, means we are taking current class properties or object, then we are deriving new one. The concept is called as a inheritance. So both in C++, Java, both definition is same, but if you come to syntax, if you go to program, if you take a single value inheritance, in single value inheritance, a new class derived from only one base class. Okay, and in both CPP, Java, we are creating objects for object only in derived class, then we are deriving we are calling the member functions of base class and also derived class. First inheritance types we will see in CPP, then we will discuss in Java. Okay, so first in CPP, inheritances are 5 types: single value, multiple, multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid. In hybrid, we are using another type, it is called as a multi-path inheritance using virtual base class. First one is single value inheritance. A new class is derived from only one base class, is called as a single value inheritance. If you come to syntax, and here we should discuss private, public, protected. These are the accessing specifiers. These are the accessing specifiers which we are using in object-oriented programming languages. At private location, we can specify only data, not member functions. And private data can't be inherited. At public location, we can specify data and member functions. Public data, public member functions can be inherited. Third one is, you take a third one, protected. In protected we can specify only data, not a member function. At protected data can be inherited. In place of private, we are using protected. Private variables can't be inherited, but protected variable can be inherited. Come to subject. Single value inheritance, a new class is derived from only one base class. There is only one base class is there, there is only one derived class is there. Syntax, class A, we are declaring a private, public, protected, data and member function. Then class B, we are using colon, public of B, because public variables, public member function inherited. Class A, class B, colon, public A. Okay, so here A is called as a base class, B is derived class. We are creating object only for derived class. With derived class object, we can call member function of base class and derived class. This is about single value inheritance. Then come to multiple. First thing, second one is multi-level. Multi-level means A to B, B to C. B is derived from A, C is derived from E. Example, you take C++ derived from C, Java derived from C, A to B, B to C. C to CPP, CPP Java. This is called multi-level inheritance. If you come to syntax, class A, then class B derived from public of A, then class A derived from public of C. Commonly here last derived class is C. With C derived class, we are creating object only for a C derived class. With C class object, we can call member functions of A, B and C. This is multi-level. Next, go to multiple or multi-value. In multiple or multi-value, there are two base classes. There is only one derived class. A new class is derived from two or more than two base classes. Okay, so this is multiple. If you go to syntax, class A, class B are the base classes. Class C is a derived class. C is derived from A comma B. Okay, syntax, go to syntax. Class A is individual, class B individual, class C derived from public of A comma public of B. Here class C is only one derived class which are derived from A comma B. This is the syntax. Next one is hierarchical. Hierarchical means there is only one base class. There are two or more than two derived classes. Our definition of hierarchical inheritance is two or more than two inheritances are derived from only one base class. This is called hierarchical inheritance. Next, come to point hybrid. Hybrid means if there are two or more than two inheritances is called hybrid inheritance. So you take A, B is derived from A, C is individual, D derived from B comma C. This is called hybrid. If you compare, ABD is a multi-level, BCD is a multiple. In any inheritance, if there are two or more than two inheritances, that is called as a hybrid inheritance. In hybrid, if you take same concept, if you take as A is B base class, B comma C are derived class, D is derived from B comma C. If you come to syntax, class A, class B derived from public of A, class C also derived from public of A, class D derived from public of C comma public of B. Here there is one problem. If D class wants access variables from A, it have two roots, either B or C. The problem is D can't decide which route is select to access variables from A. That is a problem. Okay, so this is called ambiguous problem. To solve this problem, we are using virtual base class. When you specify class A as a virtual base class, there is a direct path created from D to A. So if you come to syntax, class A, class B derived from public virtual of A, class C derived from public virtual of B, class D derived from public of B comma public of C. So this is called hybrid inheritance with virtual base class, or hybrid multipath inheritance with virtual base class. These are the inheritances in CPP. In Java, multiple inheritance is called as an interface. Multiple means if there are two classes, two base classes, there is only one derived class, or a new class derived from two or more than two base classes, that is called as a multiple inheritance. In Java, multiple inheritance is called interface. We are taking as interface. Then remaining approximate similar to CPP. Here inheritance purpose, in Java inheritance purpose we are using extends keyword. Interface purpose we are using implements keywords. Now one by one we will see. Single value inheritance, a new class derived from only one base class. Same accessing specifiers like private, public, protected. In Java, if you are not specifying private, public, by default it will treat as a public, whereas in CPP by default it as a private. Okay, remaining functioning similar accessing space as like private, public, protected, similar to CPP in Java. Private, we can specify only data, not member functions. Private data can't be inherited. Public, we can specify data and member functions. Public data, public member functions can be inherited. Protected, protected variables can be inherited. We can't specify member functions. Same we can take in C Java also. First, single value inheritance. In single value inheritance, a new class is derived from only one base class. Syntax: class A, class B extends A. So here we are using extends keyword. Extend keyword is used to derive a new class only if one base class. Inheritance we are using as extends. Next one is multi-level. Multi-level means a new class derived from one base class. Another new class is derived from already derived class. Example: A to B, B to C. B is derived from A. C is derived from B. Example: C++ derived from C. Java derived from CPP. If we take a syntax, class A, then class B extends public of A, class C extends public of B. So this is syntax. The next one is multiple. In multiple inheritance, Java is called as a interface. If you go to syntax, in interface we are using implements keyword. First class A, then interface B, then class C extends A, implements B. Yeah, syntax C. Class C extends A. Extends A means here class, that is inheritance. Implements means interface. So class C derived from class A, interface B. If you go to syntax once again, class A, class B, class A is inheritance, interface B, then class C extends A, interface B. This is a syntax. Commonly we are deriving, we are creating object only for derived class. With derived class object we can call member functions of base and also derived. So this is interface. Then hierarchical inheritance, we can take inheritance also, interface also. In both we can perform. If you take interface, hierarchical means there is only one base class. There are two or more than two derived classes. Two or more than two derived classes are derived from only one base class. If we take interface, class A as interface A, and class B implements A, class C implements A. This is the syntax. And we should create two objects for two derived classes. The new object creation purpose we are using as a new operator. Example: B1 is equal to new B and member function semicolon. So new operator, delete operator will not supported by Java, will be supported by C++. New operator is supported by Java, and also C++. Using new operator we can create object dynamically. Anything we can create, but here we are creating objects with a new operator dynamically without memory wastage. Okay, in static memory allocation memory will be wasted, but whereas in dynamic memory allocation memory will not wasted. That is the meaning. Come to subject. Here in you take as a hierarchical inheritance. Syntax once again: class A and class B. If you take as inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, class B extends A, class C extends B. If we take class A as interface A, class B implements A, class C implements B. But in both CPP and Java, in hierarchical inheritance, we are creating new object for two derived classes. With two objects, we can call member functions of base and also derived. And if we take hybrid inheritance, A, B, C, D. B is derived from A, C is individual, D derived from A comma B. If two base classes are there, we are using one class as a class, another class is the interface. Syntax: class A, class B extends A, interface C, class D extends B, interface extends B, implement C. Because class D derived from C comma D. C is class, B is class, C is interface. So how you take a syntax? Class D extends A and implements B. This is a syntax. So these are the three types of inheritance, and interface are the two types. Okay. So these are the differences between the interface inheritances, both languages object oriented like CPP and Java. And continuation topic in the next class we will discuss. Thank you. And another one is